Number one for New Country, 98.1 KHAK. Brain, Cortland, Bob, Danielle. It's time for Who in the KHAK Crew.
All right, guys. Are you ready for today's question?
We'll let you know.
Okay. Who in the KHAK Crew was the most spoiled as a child?
Oh.
That sounded concerning, Danielle.
I will say I am an only child.
Oh, right there.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
No, I knew immediately I was going to get ruled out of this one because in my family, we had no money. You know how churches and school groups put together like canned food baskets to deliver to needy families? We were one of those needy families. And then when my mom got remarried, my stepdad would not give us one dime of money to do anything unless we did some sort of work for it.
Well, yeah.
Literally, I was not allowed to get $1 without doing something for that dollar.
Cortland is campaigning against votes.
Right. Listen, I just want to make it very clear that I grew up pretty darn poor.
I had patches on my knees, and when I didn't, I just walked around with the hose.
I grew up on a farm in the 1980s. I don't know to tell you how much money we had, so you know, I definitely was not spoiled.
You and Bob grew up on a farm, kind of, right?
Yeah, I was on a small acreage.
Yeah. So
Okay.
The 80s was the farm crisis, right?
Yes, that was the farm crisis.
Okay,
so.
now he's campaigned and I'm campaigned. It's you. Danielle, it's you.
Now,
All right, Danielle, tell us about your Christmases so we can all live vicariously through your childhood.
I'm not going to say that you were automatically, I think of you as being spoiled as a child. I just know from my own experiences that it probably isn't me.
Yeah.
So,
Well, when you're an only, none of us are only children.
that also kind
Danielle's an only child.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my sweet baby, you get whatever you want.
And my parents weren't together, so I had two
Oh, you had
Christmases.
two of everything! Gosh darn it, Danielle, you were living the high
You were
life.
spoiled by default.
I think by default I was.
Do you look back on it and do you think now maybe I was spoiled or?
I look back on it and think I never, I had everything I needed. I wouldn't say they like spoiled me to the point where I was a brat and I just got whatever
Sure.
I wanted whenever I wanted it, because that definitely was not the case.
Sure, Danielle.
But I mean, yeah, I was spoiled. I think I was. I don't know. I don't want to.
No, I mean,
So, yeah, it's okay.
I don't think that's necessarily bad.
Yeah, I don't think
It's actually pretty awesome. I wish I was spoiled when I was a kid.
I don't think I was a brat, but I think by default, being the only child, having parents that weren't together, so you got two Christmases, two birthdays.
I remember
everything.
growing up, my best friend, her parents were divorced, and she had her mom's Christmas and her dad's Christmas, and she got the most expensive, elaborate gifts, and I was always like, man, I have a $25 gift card.
All right, so I guess we're going to go with Danielle today.
I guess.
Okay.
Danielle,
Is
the most
this good? Is
spoiled
this bad?
child.
I think a lot of single children household kids
Yeah.
automatically think they were spoiled for that reason because they hear it so much.
That's
that,
true.
Oh, she had to have been spoiled. She was an only
See,
child.
but at least she doesn't have only child syndrome.
Yeah.
You know, when you get a
Very
little
true.
bit older
Yeah.
and you a lot of
You expect things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw all only children under the bus, but a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
feel like I was spoiled either. My parents worked their tails off to give us what we had, but we didn't have more than we needed.
That's fair.
That sums
It
it up
is.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Danielle, congrats.
You're spoiled. Yay!
Woo! I think.